Hey there, my fellow lunatics, and welcome to Dakon's Madhouse. Hey there, everybody. Welcome to the Madhouse, and today we're going over a general purpose endgame mining build. Let's jump right into the gear. For this build, you are going to need the Cosmos Visor Helm. This can be found in crates and chests within the Shimmering Frontier. You're also going to need the Core Commander Brigadine, which drops off of the Core Commander. The Cosmos Legwear can also be found within crates and chests within the Shimmering Frontier. Then we have the Orb Lantern, which can be crafted at the Scarlet Workbench. Omeroth's Necklace, which drops off the Titan Omeroth. 2 Topaz Rings. These drop off of Bubble Crabs and are also found in seashell chests within the Sunken Sea. Omeroth's Beak, which drops off of the Titan Omeroth. And Morpha's Bubble Bag. This drops off of the slime boss Morpha. When it comes to weapons, we've got the Tome of the Deep, which can be found in various crates, chests, jellies, other destructibles within the Sunken Sea. And Stormbringer. This is crafted at the Rift Statue, which is a new crafting bench found in the passage. If you don't have Stormbringer yet, just use your best mining tool. All combined together, you're looking at a total of 3,146 mining damage. There are not a lot of skills that are important to this build, but let's take a look at a few that can definitely give you an edge. In the mining tree, we've got Miner's Strength. This adds 10% of your mining damage to your melee damage. As well as Pick and Run. This gives you a 20% movement speed boost for a short duration whenever you mine a wall. This can be extremely useful in the Urshleim fight when you just need that little extra boost of speed. You can blast your Stormbringer into the wall real quick, blow up a single wall block, and get that boost that you need to stay ahead. In the running tree, we've got Gotta Go Fast. This is another excellent movement speed boost that'll help you out with that final boss, Urshleim. And in the melee tree, there's a lot of skills here that are important, but the one that I really want to highlight is Fast and Furious. This gives you a 10% chance on melee hit to increase your attack speed by 50% for a short duration. You will do significantly more damage every time this procs, so hope that it procs often. When it comes to the pets, you can really use any pet that you want, although there are some that I personally think are a little less useful for this build. The Snugglygrade is great, but since you're not really using the mana regen from it, the only real advantage that it has is that it does excellent damage. So if you want to use it for its damage, go for it, but otherwise it's just not the best pet for this build. The Ferromoth is also really good, but its focus is on physical range damage, and while the Stormbringer does give you a bonus to your range when you're using it, it is considered a melee weapon, and so it doesn't benefit from the range damage boost that the Ferromoth gives. Doesn't mean the Ferromoth is bad, though. It's still a good pet. And then any of the slimes, I'm just not a fan of the slime pets in general. I think they're a little weak, although if you're a fan of your slime pet, by all means use it. All of the pets work, all of the pets are good, but I personally think the Embertail, the Fanhair, the Owlux, and the Subterrier just work a little bit better with this build. When it comes to exploring, I prefer to have only one buff food that I carry with me in a large quantity. And in the case of this build, I think that there are 2 really good buff foods. Both of them take advantage of the Spirit Veil, which gives you a large movement speed boost. One option is to use the Golden Bomb Pepper with the Spirit Veil. This will give you the rare Spiritual Lump Soup, which when you get the epic version gets you a movement speed boost of over 54%. Something that you cannot get with this other combo. And the other combo is the Spirit Veil and the Terra Trilobite. However, the big difference is that while you're not going to get nearly as much movement speed, you can get 45% with the rare version, just like the rare version here, but you're going to get significantly more mining damage. Now, while that's not necessarily very useful for you from a mining perspective, that does translate to more melee damage. So this food will give you a significantly bigger boost to your melee damage, but you will sacrifice potentially some movement speed depending on which version you use of the soup or of the fish balls. I think the biggest strength of this build is the laziness of this build. This one build lets you mine, explore, and engage in combat, as well as defeat bosses. With this build, you don't need any other builds. However, I think that strength can also be a weakness, as the game can start to feel stale or boring when you're playing with only one build. At least it does to me. Hey, maybe you think that that's just an extra perk, and hey, if you do, great. Another strength of this build is the high mining damage. Without any food buffs, this build is able to one-shot all walls in the game, making exploring and clearing biomes very easy. The infinite durability of the weapon also means you never have to return to base for repairs or take up extra inventory slots with a portable repair set. One thing I appreciate about this build is the fact that you don't really need buff food to be effective with it. In hard mode, I'm able to take down Hydra, Urschleim, and the core commander without really having any buffs other than the basic movement speed buff that I talked about in my food buff section. Overall, while this isn't the highest damage build or the fastest build, this is an excellent general purpose build that will make your endgame exploration so much simpler. I hope you found this video informative and helpful. If you enjoyed it, please be sure to hit that like button, subscribe for future content, and if you are feeling really generous, please join us on Patreon or become a YouTube member. Your support means the world to me, and I can't do it without you. So, from the bottom of my heart, thank you for watching. Thank you for supporting the channel. Stay happy, stay healthy, and above all, stay crazy.